please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire's graduation ceremony, and we're delighted to be celebrating with you today the success of our fabulous graduates. We hope that you all have a day to remember. I now call upon our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Graham Baldwin, to say a few words.
Honorary doctorates, honorary fellows, honoured guests, families and friends, graduands, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past few years have been challenging for us all, and it is this cohort in particular that has had its studies most affected by the pandemic. However, you have all shown great resilience during this time, which I know will stand you in good stead for the future. I'm delighted that we can now celebrate your achievements, and I trust that you enjoy both the ceremony and the celebrations that will, I am sure, go on afterwards with your families and friends. Your studies here have prepared you well, and I'm sure that you will find that you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, that you have also had a great experience and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni community, you will look back fondly on your time at the University of Central Lancashire and will keep in touch to share with us your successes. At our University Open Days, I point out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates. But more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and to live longer. Remembering those facts will surely reassure you that the effort and the commitment that you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. Undoubtedly, you will all be in different positions at this moment in time. Some of you will be waiting to get your first graduate job. Some may have already started on your career path or are changing career because of your new qualification. Or perhaps your new qualification will help you better yourself in the career that you already have. Whatever your situation, we know there will be many opportunities that lie ahead for you. So on behalf of all of us here today, and from the wider team at the University of Central Lancashire, I therefore thank you for your future contribution. The personal characteristics that you have displayed to get you to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you well for the future and will help you to recognise and seize the opportunities that exist. So please make sure you leave this hall today with confidence, ambition, and a desire to make a difference. You are the future leaders and high climbers in whatever occupation lies ahead for you. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope that you will have acquired a toolkit that will help you to navigate any choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people to seize every opportunity to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We're proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and experience that industry needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in the world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of our graduates during our near 200-year history. I hope that we have helped create the opportunity for your future success, ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, skills, and experiences to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go to next. I hope, too, that as part of your UCLan journey, you have felt that you belonged here. It is important for us that our students feel safe, valued, welcomed, and included. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. As you look to the future, Enjoy this moment, and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here and with your families who have been on this journey of learning with you. Talking of which, before we celebrate your success, let's have a massive round of applause for all those special people, your family, your friends, and your tutors who have supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Please join me. Now, all the rest of the applause today will be just for you. So for all of you who today become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of all our students. You've also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, whilst they often do not teach directly, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible, and I'd like to thank them all on your behalf. I am confident that you will bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourself, but also to the communities of which you are members. Whatever you do next and wherever in the world your journey leads, on behalf of everybody at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. We are very proud of you. Let me leave you with a quote from the playwright Oscar Wilde, which I think is very fitting for today. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, the University Board confers an honorary doctorate on Dr. Jill Hay. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Jill Hay has made significant contributions in services to archaeology in a career spanning over 40 years. Jill began her career working on the Cuchicaca project in Peru between 1978 and 1988, managing fieldwork projects and researching the early pre-Inca occupation of the valley. She went on to spend 30 years working at Oxford Archaeology. Throughout her time there, Jill directed many large fieldwork projects, including the multi-period Yarnton-Cassington Archaeological Project. She was involved in a variety of community education endeavours and managed the Northern Office, based in Lancaster. Her career at Oxford Archaeology led her to becoming CEO, a role she held for 8 years before retiring in 2021. Jill has worked alongside the National Trust to advance the developments of their Stonehenge estate. She has provided consultancy work and published strategic studies, including one which measured the effectiveness of archaeological evaluation techniques. UCLan archaeology students have even benefited from Jill's project and support, receiving help to secure work placements to support their studies. Jill has a particular interest in Neolithic and early Bronze Age settlement, detailing the origin of farming communities in Britain. She is a member of the Chartered Institute for Archaeologists, a Fellow of the Society of Antiquaries, an Honorary Research Associate at the University of Oxford School of Archaeology, a Visiting Fellow of the Kellogg College, and a Trustee on the Roll Wright Trust and the Cumberland and Westmoreland Antiquarian and Archaeological Society. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the University Board, it is with great pleasure that I present Dr. Jill Hay for the award of Honorary Doctorate from the University of Central Lancashire.
Vice-Chancellor, it is an honour and a privilege to be awarded this honorary doctorate, and I accept it with the greatest pleasure. I have immense respect for this university and what it has achieved, and have benefited enormously from the fruitful relationship that has built up between the archaeology department here and Oxford Archaeology, as well as deriving great enjoyment from our collaborations. The UCLan graduates we have employed and students who have excavated on our projects have always been hardworking, curious, and intelligent. They are a credit to the lively and encouraging teaching staff and the varied career-focused courses they have studied, and the keen interest in research within the department. The northwest of England is an exciting place to be studying archaeology. It's less well known than other parts of the country, but the comparatively well-preserved remains and accompanying environmental evidence provide great potential for furthering an understanding of the past of this country. The ways in which people adjusted to their sometimes rapidly changing environment, for example, after the last ice age, has particular relevance to us today, and this part of the world is yielding important information on these landscape and settlement shifts. UCLan is ideally situated to take advantage of these research opportunities. I am looking forward very much to being a member of this university and playing my part in whatever way I can. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders will now take place. Graduands, it is now your time for your moment of glory. For your health and safety, we'll be offering you a glove to wear before you go on stage to shake hands with the presiding officer. If you would prefer not to shake hands, please give a formal nod to the Vice-Chancellor. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Natural Sciences. For a thesis entitled An Abundant Survey of the AP Stars of the Southern Hemisphere, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Martin Hall. For a thesis entitled Determination of Trace Metals in Shotgun Pellets Available in the UK, the degree of Master of Science is awarded to Joanna Cristiana Lopez Silva. For a thesis entitled Optical Spectroscopy of Dusty Early-Type Galaxies using the Southern African Large Telescope, the degree of Master of Science is awarded to Ronald William Savage. For a thesis entitled The Heat Release and Smoke Behaviour of Fire-Retardant Materials and Their Impacts on Rubber Compounds, the degree of Master of Science is awarded to Merrin Rosefar Hobbs. for a thesis entitled Raising Awareness of the Link Between Firefighters and Increased Risk of Developing Certain Cancers from Occupational Exposure to Carcinogens, the degree of Master of Science is awarded to Daniela Innes Mariton Thompson. For a thesis entitled Atomistic Spin Dynamics and Monte Carlo Computation of Temperature Dependencies for Multiscale Magnetic Simulations, the degree of Master of Science is awarded to George Mackenzie. Master of Science in Forensic Science, Marina Iro Giuliara. Ellie Mae Evans. Master of Science in Forensic Science and Chemical Analysis, Callum Jake Barker. Natasha Jade Thompson. Master of Science in Forensic Science and Molecular Biology, Chloe Duxbury. Master of Chemistry in Chemistry, James Stephen Duncalf. Harvey Isaac Radcliffe. Thomas John Snellgrove. Master of Physics in Astrophysics, Zachariah Afzal Khan. Emily Hope Maloney. Master of Science in Archaeology, Cassie Bradshaw. Letitia Jane Hodgkin. Joshua Martin Parker. Eleanor Megan Swallow. Sean Martin Kirby. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Environmental Science, Anson James Devine. Sarasvati Karki. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Geography, April Louise Smith. Nathan Tyler Smith. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Science and Anthropology, David Michael Cooper. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Geography, Katie Louise Braithwaite. Khadija Damail. Samuel Alexander Eslick. Oliver James. Thomas Andrew Parkinson. Amy Joanne Redman. Joanne Frances Thompson. Bachelor of Science with honours in Archaeology and Anthropology, Mason Robin Edwards. Taiba Hatia. Alice Margaret Lambert. Inez Pereira Malaquias. Paris Lee Welsh. Bachelor of Science with honours in Archaeology, Olivia Rose Atkinson. John Carter Conley. Jensen David Dodd. Eloise Smith. Amber Rochelle Wildhood Gill. Bachelor of Science with honours in Astronomy, Glenna Carol Bragg. John Robert Lyle Glassy. Marcus David Pollard. Joel Schutz. Stephen Wallace. Bachelor of Science with honours in Chemistry, Etan Ahmed Abu El Allah. Katie Ann Murphy. Anna Varvedo. Bachelor of Science with honours in Forensic Science and Criminal Investigation, Roshan Amir. Mia Louise Barlow. Michelle Shannon Bellamy. Georgina Berry. Victoria Chelsea Blundell. Georgia Bowers. Francesca Emma. Joe Taylor Cayley. Leah Calver. Rachel Cameron. Megan Jessica Coob. Caterina da Silva Rocha. Emily Peaches Davies. Katie Ray Davies. Cameron Peter Diaz. Connor Fairclough. Cian Fernhead. Isaac Dunn. Rebecca Flint. Jessica Alice Greenwood. Bryony Haig Hart. Eleanor Jane Harrison. Louisa K. Hart. Michaela Beth Atkinson Heaton. Olivia Jade Holden. Kaylee Ann Holt. Karen Maria Hume. Agnieszka Jakubiak Ikoniak. Jessica Ann Jennings. Nidhi Joban Putra. Emily Kane. Anam Zara Khan. Angelica Anna Kilduka. Amber Mann. Jason Menezes. Sally Merrick. Iona Jennifer Murray. Hafsa Mustafi. Samantha Jane Napier. Megan Norton. Emma Kate Newby. Georgia Louise Newsham. Erica Leanne Nicholson. Shayna Patel. Lewis Phillips. Sophie May Ponsonby. Emily Victoria May Race. Joshua James Robinson. Evita Ross. Samantha Joanne Sandbach. Bethany Ann Seeger. Naomi Sturdy. Amelia Charlotte Alice Sykes. April Louise Talbot. Bethan Amy Todd. Casey Marianne Townsend. Zahira Valley Vika. Stephanie Banks. Bachelor of Science with honours in Astrophysics, Helen Luhar. Bachelor of Science with honours in Forensic Science, Lucy Rose Anderson. Matthew James Bellamy. Shannon Maria Clark. Kelly Elizabeth Margaret Dare. Carolyn Elizabeth Donnelly. Michelle Houston. Victoria Alexandra Dueck. Charis Abigail Fernandez. Amber Wallace Hendry. Charlotte Marie Hurst. Beatrice Lee Horton. Wing Yin Leung. Alex Jasmine Martin. L. Marie McKiernan. Anissa Mirza. Jack Andrew O'Connell. Alize Lurija Petuhova. Ellie Verity Robinson. Laura Jane Rushby. Mia Aileen Small. Anna Raina Standen. Emma Sunley Calderwood. Melissa Reagan Taylor. Adam Jonathan Turner. Ellis Vickers Sanderson. Lucy Enid Whitehead. Georgia Charlotte Florence Wiggins. Ellie Louise Williams. Brees Michelle Phillips. Elliot Mark Smith. Bachelor of Science with honours in Mathematics, Fatima Inayatullah Abbas Bags. Jack Druitt. Caitlin Samantha Evans McCallion. Saeema Iqbal. Knowlton Philip H. James. Ben Christopher Lewis. Sarah Arif Umarji Musa. Adil Elias Sidat. Bachelor of Science with honours in Physics with Astrophysics, Victoria Claire Smith. Bachelor of Science with honours in Physics, Tony Ann Kirkman. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of awards for the School of Natural Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Nursing. For a thesis entitled An Interpretive Hermeneutic Phenomenological Exploration of Patients' and Students' Lived Experiences of the Time They Share Together on Secure Personality Disorder Units for Men, the degree of Professional Doctorate is awarded to Emma Sinclair Jones. for a thesis entitled An Exploration of Student Nurses' Perception of Their Experiences of Pre-Registration Nursing Education, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Samantha Jean Pollitt. Master of Science in Pre-Registration Nursing Mental Health, Emily Louise Rushton. Master of Science in Nursing, Amy Martha Stringer. Master of Science in Nursing with Registered Nurse Mental Health, Aluchi Mello. Shahuna Suman Sekunda. Master of Science in Pre-Registration Nursing Adult, Blessing Alfred. Laura Jane Cross. Ana Zinga dos Santos. Master of Science in Personality Disorder Practice Development, Joseph Ball. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse Adult, Molly Giddings. Julie McMahon. Timothy Thompson. Chloe Francesca Wild. Michelle Ali. Hakan Durdu. Gemma Louise Hall. Stacey Kathleen Janet Johnson. Denise Elizabeth Openshaw. Marin Serbu. Terry Louise Tatsall. Ailsa Ann Utley. Joanne Buki Andrews. Christina Beth Armistead. Nicola Ashton. Katie Kane. Jessica Amy Campbell. Catherine Carey. Mamami Silla. Kiana Cooper. Ashley Jane Cornthwaite. Lauren Delafield. Sandra de Oliveira. Chelsea Edelston. Gabrielle Evans. Christopher Nana Easy. Samantha Jane Fielding. Samira Koza Foley. Kathleen Gakoskos. Kerry Louise Gibson. Annette Odeon Gilliam. Rebecca Jane Garwood. Alexandra Jane Harrison. Sinead Marie Hart. Uchenna Chijokwe Iwachukwu. Joanne Louise Kalischak. Gigi Orbiso Ko. Deborah Jane Lynch. Maisie McKenna. Alison Jacqueline Metcalf. Lauren Morley. Judy Muriathai. Deborah Ngunu. Chantel Louise Pardon. Kaylee Louise Quayle. Emily Richardson. Rebecca Roche. Jasmine Russell. Ellie Smith. Molly Wilkinson. Ellie Charlotte Wilson. Kadan Saeed Yusuf. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse Mental Health. Janet Adebodun. Omateo Abike Adelakun. Annabelle Rose Butterworth. Charmaine Coughlin. Beverly Ann Flynn. David Anthony Gardner. Jennifer Noreen Jackson. Isla Jenkins. Anne-Marie Kerr. Ernest Tawanda Mazindu. Anna Parker. Shannon Wadiko. Edna Akuriko Odro. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse Adult, Kainat Ahmad. Teresa Louise Callahan. Bethany Cartwright. Melissa Sophie Kavanagh. Lisa Marie Christie. Charlotte Mary Ruth Cowgill. Latoya Bethany Driscoll. Juhua Gallagher. Jake Hartley. Shaheen Yassin Master. Natalie Ann Nolan. Leonie Imelda O'Keefe. Lucinda Kansa. Victoria Roseby. Jade Marie Stewart. Amy Page Stirk. Olivia Jane Townsend. Peter Wamala. Eliza Rose Webster. Victoria Wilson. Maria Louisa Carrington Paul. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse, Children and Young People, Rebecca Jade Loft. Babalwa Ruth Goway. Bethany K. Joseph. Nicola Louise Latham. San San Liu. Natalie McClelland. Ayabami Michael Oladinde. Megan Louise Prentice. Bachelor of Science with honours in Child and Adolescent Mental Health Practice, Maggie Heaton. Foundation degree in Science in Nursing Associate, Jennifer Mary Barker. Jijimol Binyu. Melissa Dobson Martin. Leah Eastham. Andrea May Flynn. Michelle Harrison. Nancy Isabel Harwood. Lauren Hyam. Ashley Ingham. Stephen John Jewell. Lauren Lockett. Lorraine Murphy. Rachel Ann Murray. Victoria Louise Pass. Deborah Ramsden. Josephine Quindoza Rego Bentley. Libby Shepherd. Nicola Smith. Grace Marcia Wild. Hannah Absar Amar. Sajid Aslam. Louise Bailey. Emma Catherine Atkinson. Rachel Hope Camagin Bird. Jade Elizabeth Burnett Cherry. Gemma Ellen Draper. Katie Eve Ellison. Samantha Joanne Fletcher. Reese Hayden Frayne. Samaya Salim Hafaji. Lorraine Louise Haig. Lisa Jane Heap. Emma Rose Howard. Joanna Joseph. Deanna Lee Bradshaw. Samantha Lynn McKeown. Amy Mackenzie. Abigail Rose Mullen. Stephanie Louise Pierce. Rhett Allen Pomfret. Melanie Ann Proud. Elizabeth Jane Pulford. Mark William Scott Russell. Lorna Stacey Sims. Hayley Jade Christine Smith. Ellie Louise Sykes. Emily Louise Tibbs. Aisha Ahmed Valley. Lucy Jane Wadsworth. Aftab Mughal Zamir. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the awards for the School of Nursing.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Nikita Patel, Vice President Education from the Students' Union, to respond on behalf of graduates awarded today.
I think we can all remember that day we came to UCLan. Some of us were scared, most of us were shy, all of us were stressed about finding new friends, meeting new people, and whether we'd cope with the demands of the course. It was a nerve-wracking time as families waved us off at airports, trains, or student flats. Can she cope? Will she eat? Will she make new friends? Will she be home in a fortnight? But look at us now in our caps and gowns. We smashed it. Uber Eats at 2 a.m, Spicy Grill, Pizza City, Jaffas and Nabsies. 9 a.m. lectures with a coffee in one hand and your head in the other. Being allocated to a project group and having to do all the work yourself. Not knowing what will take longer, assignment feedback to come in, or your student loan to drop. All for a piece of paper at the end. But university is more than the assignments, the exams, and the grades. It's an unforgettable experience captured on our camera roll. It's more than the price we pay to better our future. It's about the people we meet and the memories we make. It's about the confidence we gain and the networks we build. It's about the opportunities we take and the skills we give back. Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends, loved ones, it is my honour to stand here as Vice President of Education and speak on behalf of students. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you all on this incredible achievement. Getting to this moment is not easy, and it is no doubt a result of your hard work, determination, and sacrifice. You all should be very proud of yourselves. You may have joined a sports team, a student society, or a volunteering project bringing us together. But during COVID, when all of that was stripped of us, leaving us feeling lonely, feeling isolated, feeling unmotivated, and feeling frustrated, it was us who uplifted, upraised, and upheld each other at this university, our community. They say that we are the leaders of tomorrow, but what about the here and now? You may have been a representative yourself or led a campaign to better the lives of students, to better our experience. I would like to say a special thanks to our course reps and school presidents who have volunteered their time alongside their studies to represent the views of students, work with staff on resolving issues, and contribute greatly to the student experience of the voices of students they represent. If you have been a course rep or school president at any point during your time at UCLan, please stand up while we give you a round of applause. As graduates of UCLan, let's seek out the opportunities, the experiences, and the success we have built strong foundations for. Last but not least, I would like to thank the families, friends, university staff, and loved ones that have joined us here today and supported us throughout our UCLan journey. I wish you all the best for the future class of 2022, and your Students' Union hopes to see you again.
Thank you, Nikita. We are delighted to have with us today our very own university choir, which is made up of representatives from all years on the music theatre course. Due to the pandemic, our choir were not able to join us at the graduation ceremonies last year, but it is wonderful to have them back at our celebration today. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the UCLan Chamber Choir.
so many things that have held us down.
But now it looks like things are finally coming around, yeah.
I know we got a long, long way to go. And where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna get ourselves together. We're gonna polish up our act, yeah.
And if you've ever been held down before, I know that you refuse to be held on anymore. Don't you let nothing, nothing stand in your way. I want you to listen, listen
To every word I say, every word I say.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove.
I know you know someone who's got a negative vibe.
And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside.
They really don't have nowhere to go.
Ask them where they're going.
They don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna get ourselves together. We're gonna polish up our act, yeah.
And if you've ever been held down before, I know that you refuse to be held on anymore. Don't you let nothing, nothing stand in your way, your way. I want you to listen, listen.
Every word I say now.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. We're on the move. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove.
We got the groove, I said we got the groove.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now.
Today is, of course, a momentous occasion for everyone here, and we need to make sure that we celebrate in the most appropriate way. Family and friends, there is a really good photograph or video opportunity coming up, so you might like to have your cameras ready. So can I please ask all of the graduates to stand up and take off your mortarboards? This will be a great relief to many of you. We can see from up here how wobbly and precarious some of them have been. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards up into the air in recognition of all your hard work and achievements. However, please be careful. You don't want to throw it too high or too far to cause any trauma on its descent. Safety is key. There is an extra special reason too to be careful, because it is now your mortarboard for you to keep and to take home. Retrieval is key. So, on a count of 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards into the air and give a big cheer, and then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. Are you ready? We're going anyway. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hooray. Hip, hip. Hooray. That looked really good. Thank you. if I can just ask you to sit down for one final time whilst I explain the final stage of this amazing celebration before you go on to after celebrations. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion and sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage, and graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall, past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. And please remember to take all your belongings with you. And guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduates in our new University Square for post-ceremony celebrations. Thank you.
things I've never said, do the things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I should run. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop, tells me to stop feeling